You know, video game movies, we joke around here, there are several truths in life that are inescapable and immutable. Death, taxes, and video game movies suck. We fortunately, in the last number of years, have started to see a little bit of a transition in that. We've started to see some video game movies start to show a little bit more promise. One video game that a lot of people have been talking about for a long time is Metal Gear Solid. Tom Hardy, actually, at one point, I believe, was connected to play it. That kind of fell away a while ago. But now we do know who's going to play Solid Snake. And it's going to be Oscar Isaac is going to be Solid Snake. This is coming to us from Deadline itself, who said Oscar Isaac has signed up to do it. Now I'm going to read a little bit from the Deadline report. Again, this just came out a short time ago. And it Right, Sony's long-awaited Metal Gear Solid adaptation looks to have gained some major momentum as sources tell Deadline that Oscar Isaac is attached to play Solid Snake in Jordan Vogt-Roberts. He's the guy who directed the most recent King Kong movie, by the way. The movie is currently in development at Sony Pictures with Vogt-Roberts on board to direct. The film is based on Metal Gear Solid video game created by Hideo Kojima, and published by Konami. The script is written by Derek Connolly. Avi Arad is producing. Peter Kang is the executive overseeing the studio. Rob, it felt like just yesterday that we were talking about Oscar Isaac because, of course, he had been cast to play probably your most anticipated upcoming character in Moon Knight. Now we hear he's going to play Metal Gear Solid. I mean, this is now a guy who's going to have been in Star Wars, Marvel, video game properties. If he's not careful, and if these new ones turn out to be good, he could become king of the genre actors. Anyway, Rob, you hear about this casting. What do you make of it?
Well, I'm a huge Oscar Isaac fan. And, you know, I've been an Oscar Isaac fan since I saw Inside Llewyn Davis, the Coen Brothers film, and also A Most Violent Year. And as he's moved through his career, whether it was in Ex Machina or, you know, even as Apocalypse, he gave it his all, man. And I'm just a huge fan of him as an actor. I think he's chameleon-like. I think when he's allowed, he's given a lot of material to really chew into. I think he's a terrific actor. And I love this casting. It's going to be really interesting to see him take on both Moon Knight, the Mark Spector, well, the roles as Moon Knight, all of them, and now as Solid Snake. I'm a huge Metal Gear Solid fan, and I think he has that look. You know what's interesting?
The implied message to me, and I don't want to read too much into it because maybe it's not this at all, but when a piece of genre content like this is getting produced, and they go out and get a guy, because again, if you don't really, I don't know that you can fully grasp just how good of an actor Oscar Isaac is if you've never seen Inside Llewyn Davis. And by the way, he did that one movie with Christian Bale a couple of years ago, where it was the national genocide was going on. It was based on a true story. I can't remember the name of the movie right now. But if you want to see just how good of an actor, and it's always encouraging to me, at least there seems to be an underlying implied message that when they go out and get a guy like this, not just some big flashy, big star name, but somebody who's an actor of the caliber of an Oscar Isaac, it tells me that maybe they've written something that requires a certain level of acting chops to actually pull it off. And that's exciting to me. Like, I don't know, maybe John Vogt-Roberts is going to put out a big steaming pile of crap for all I know. I don't know. But it's at least to me encouraging that they feel the need to go out and get an actor like this, isn't it?
You know, absolutely. And I think I love seeing projects that are talent driven. They're not going after, you know, I think the world of movie stars that we might have grown up in, especially like in the 80s and the 90s, $20 million paydays for people, those days have sort of gone away. And I think now people are really going after, they realize that it's the holistic nature of whatever project you're making. Everything has to work. You can't just get a movie star and drop that person into your project and think, oh, it's going to be successful. It's all, you have to kind of get the gestalt of the project. You know, it all has to be represented. And I think that's a great shift in where we're at entertainment wise. And I think it's really it's a good one.
I agree. So the question here is for you guys. I'm sure we'll probably get more details in the coming days, but what do you think about this? Oscar Isaac to star in Metal Gear Solid. I think it's a terrific piece of news. What do you guys think? Jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. All right, guys.